Good morning, everybody. For those of you new to our channel, I am Zach, and today I'm going to be checking out the Dewey Short Visitor Center here in Branson, Missouri. I know they got some cool taxidermy animals we're going to look at, and we're going to get some great views of Table Rock Lake. I do apologize if you're hitting some wind noise right now. It is a little breezy out here. I wanted to start it right here. I don't know if you guys can see. There's some bird houses in the back. There's birds all over them, but yeah, so let's go enjoy the Dewey Short Visitor Center. And if you guys would hit that thumbs up button, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to do, and it helps us grow our channel. Give us a 7-day, 14-day, or even 30-day trial so you can check out some of our older videos and older live streams, and be on the lookout for new videos and new live streams. And if you do feel like you want to help support us a little bit more, go ahead and hit that join button or the link in the description to our YouTube memberships. We have 6 different levels starting at only 99 cents a month, and they all come with a few extra perks of the channel. Or you can always hit a super thanks on any of our videos. So with that, join me today as we go explore the Dewey Short Visitor Center here in Branson, Missouri. And as of right now, this is April. The hours of operation are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and they're closed on Sundays and Mondays. Check out this cool painting on the wall. White River Watershed. It's got, Table Rock Lake there. Table Rock Lake Dam, that's about where we are. We're by there. It flows down into Beaver Lake. Then we head this direction. We got Buffalo River right here. Bull Shoals Lake, White River, Norfolk Lake. Really cool painting here on the wall. Little Red River down here. Oh, Herbert Springs. Pretty cool. Check this out. I knew there'd be some taxidermy in here. We got some owls up here in the tree. Oh, it says what they are. A barred owl, great horned owl, eastern screech owl. Pretty cool. Adult golden eagle right here. I didn't realize the names were here on these last time I was in here. A juvenile golden eagle right there. Check that out. That is awesome. What's this guy? A juvenile bald eagle over here. That is cool. And we got a geese hanging on the wall there. I don't remember if I got this guy. Check that guy out. And we got some fish hanging on the wall. That is cool. Oh yeah, we got some more taxidermy animals. This guy's a white-tailed deer right there, if you can see him. The lighting in my screen looks weird, but white-tailed deer. And we got this guy, a red fox. Check that guy out. That is cool. We're gonna be heading down these stairs to the bottom story. Check this guy out, a great blue heron. They got some pretty good taxidermy here. Alright, I changed my mind. Before I went down the stairs, I wanted to come outside. They got a little patio area. You can come out here and get an awesome view of Table Rock Lake and Table Rock Lake Dam there. And this isn't even as high as we can go. This is just this is the story that you come in on, but we'll go up on this area up there, the 3rd floor, and get an even better view of Table Rock Lake. The last time I was here, I forgot to come out on this 2nd story balcony area, if that's what you want to call it, but I was halfway down the stairs and I'm like, I saw these chairs through the windows and I'm like, oh wait, I need to go out there. So I had to come out here to get you guys this view of Table Rock Lake Dam. So cool. There is a pontoon boat out there today. I don't know if they're swimming or fishing, but there's a boat out there. All right, I am on the bottom floor now. I took the elevator down, but look at this. We got a little photo up here of a boat. Only children inside the boat. Oh man, I was gonna get in there and use it as a thumbnail maybe. Only children inside the boat though. Life jackets save lives. All right, here we got, looks to be some taxidermy. Is that what you call fish? Taxidermy too? I'm not sure. But we got some fish hanging up on the wall. We got largemouth bass here. Smallmouth bass. Spotted bass. A few different types of bass. The black crappie. Oh, we can't forget the catfish down here. And the walleye. A long-nosed gar. Oh man, I don't think my camera zooms long enough to get those teeth on that guy. Then behind him we got the white bass. We got a bluegill over here. A paddlefish. Some taxidermy fish here at the Dewey Short Visitor Center. Pretty cool. Yeah, and here it gives some information about fishing Table Rock Lake. So it gives you like walleye. Then I think this is like maybe the best time of year to catch them maybe. So spring, summer. We got the channel catfish. It says year round. We got some bluegill. It says spring, summertime. Oh, the paddlefish. That says springtime. Oh, there might be some people catching some paddlefish out there. These guys reach 7 feet, 130 pounds. Can you imagine that? Wow. Flathead catfish, year round. The black crappie, summer and spring it says. And the white crappie. That one doesn't really say. I think that one's summer and spring too, best time. Oh, and then this sign over here, that was fishing Table Rock Lake over there. This one is just the bass fishing at Table Rock Lake. Smallmouth bass says spring and summer. The spotted bass, spring and summer. Largemouth bass and the white bass. So it looks like the bass are most active in the spring and summertime. Oh, I didn't notice these guys up on, these little tiny guys up on the wall. Those must be the bluegill. Those guys are tiny up there. This sign says the Ozarks most unwanted. So, must not want these. The kudzu. Zebra mussels. Northern snakehead. An emerald ash boar. Oh, feral hogs. Didymo? I probably said that wrong. Rock snot. That doesn't look too good. The big head carp and silver carp. The gypsy moth. This one says gone from the Ozarks. Gone forever. So we got two different colors. The orangish color is extirpated. A species that has been known to exist in Missouri but is no longer found within the state. And then the red outline, a species that is no longer in existence. So here we got the Carolina parakeet, and it's got the dark red, so that must mean extinct. The cypress minnow is extirpated, so no longer in Missouri, I guess. Can no longer be found here. Oh, the eastern elk, extinct. The woodpecker is extirpated. The mountain lion down here is extirpated. The brown-headed nuthatch, extirpated. Passenger pigeon, these guys are extinct. Oh no, the gray wolf is extirpated. No longer found within the state. And this sign has a few different things that are either threatened or endangered on this part of the sign. Some of these I can't even pronounce. A Neoshoe matum, a shiner, a darter, oh, Indiana bat, endangered, big-eared bat, endangered, cave crayfish, endangered, the gray bat is endangered, Ozark cavefish is threatened, the emerald dragonfly endangered. Oh no, the sturgeon is also endangered. All right, now we got a cool little walkway of some taxidermied animals here. Here we got the mink, great blue heron, the western cattle egret, rainbow trout with the bald eagle. Check out that bald eagle. Ooh, we got a couple of gray fox. Ooh, a raccoon. Oh, I gotta look at the walls. Here we got a wild turkey. And then up in the tree, we got a sharp-shined hawk. Look at that guy. And we got a northern flicker over here. Ooh, can you guys see the eastern gray squirrel back there? Can't forget the cute little groundhog. The coyote. Wild turkey. A northern flicker and a northern cardinal. Oh, you gotta give love to the skunk. The bobcat in the back. Sharp-shined hawk back there, along with a copperhead steak. Over here they got some cactus over on this rock ledge here. Oh, there's also a greater roadrunner over here. Check this out. They got Table Rock Lake Dam right here on the floor. They got the lake painted out on the floor here. Pretty cool. Oh, Kimberling City. Shell Knob over here. Cape Fair over this direction. Alright, I took the elevator up to the 3rd floor. We were just down there looking at that lake on the ground. But we are up at the 3rd floor. Here's a little look from up here inside the visitor center. But yeah, we're gonna go check out the view outside here. Check out this view of Table Rock Lake and Table Rock Lake Dam. You can also see just over the dam is Lake Taneycomo over on the other side, so that's pretty cool. Awesome views up here from outside here. I don't think this camera zooms in enough, but there's one lonely boat out there in the middle of the lake. That's all we got, one boat out there today. You can hear the cars going over the dam. Yeah, just on the other side, right about there. That is Lake Taneycomo. So cool to see. Just last week, these gates, 9 of the 10 gates were open, pouring water into Lake Taneycomo. It was really cool to see. They're not open right now, though. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna open a gate, or opening the bottom half or something. There's some kind of alarm going off over there. Yeah, I'm not sure what that siren is. That doesn't really sound like the siren I heard when I was down over on the other side one time. They were opening up the gate. That was loud. So I don't know what that one was. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but just on the other side of the dam, right about there, is a parking lot. There's a little pull-off just a little ways off of this road from right here, probably not even 100 feet up the road in that direction over there. You can turn off and you can go enjoy the view of the dam from that side. Very awesome view over there. It's pretty cool if you look down at the lake right there. You can see that little rock, I'm gonna call it a little shelf system right there, but it must drop off really deep right off of that little ledge there. You can see the discoloration in the water. That's really cool. I did want to come over here and get these pictures of the dam for you as the dam was being built here. It says it started in 1954, and they got some pictures up here.
Let me show you, babe. What you do,
Let me give you the
You're going to give us a scoop?
behind the picture.
All right.
This should really have been the first picture.
That should have been the first
Now,
one?
about a mile and a half, mile and 3/4 back up that way. Up was this bluff. All the material for making the concrete, all the material for the rock that makes the earth inside of the dam, everything came from that bluff.
Oh, wow.
Okay, they blasted it all out and they brought it all down by conveyor belt. No trucks, no trains involved.
Conveyor belt, huh?
Right, and then they get it all the way down to the work site, and we had a cable from here to where you see the Chateau Hotel today, and you then get it centered right where you need the material, and you lower it down and put it in.
Wow.
Now the way you build this, these are called monolith blocks. Each one of those is a singular block of concrete. Okay, now when you pour concrete that big, it overheats chemically as it dries out and it'll crack itself. So they built a refrigeration unit in 1954, 34-degree water. Okay, all the concrete is mixed with 34-degree water so that as it cures and it doesn't overheat and crack.
Wow.
And that's the way you do pretty much any dam from the 1940s on.
Wow.
It was always that way. And then this is called a coffer dam. You put a wall in here, a wall in here, and here, a wall back there. And so these areas are dry for you to work in. And you start laying them in, and then you finally get to where you have a drainage underneath everything, so you can let the river continue to flow underneath and go out, and you start building up from there. You keep laying those monolithic blocks.
Wow.
And then it goes all the way on up.
That is cool. So it looks like it took 4 years?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like very long to build that big dam.
Okay, when they hit about the 85% mark, right here,
Yeah.
the water level started going up. And they went, oh. So we're gonna work 24 hours a day, and we're gonna put in the blocks fast enough that we stay ahead of it. Didn't
work.
The water came over. Now, the simple fact is, no dam anywhere on earth, either earthen or concrete, do you ever want this to happen. Even a finished dam, that's not to ever happen. So they had these drains open and it just couldn't keep up. They waited for the water to come down. They take out the top 10% again all over, bust it all out, finish it up, and install the floodgates on top. And then the dam is finished.
Cool. Thanks for all that info.
That's the story
That's the story.
behind the picture.
Awesome. Well, I wanted to come outside of the bottom level, so now I'm not up on the second or third. I don't know what that little alarm is. That doesn't sound nothing like the siren. There's a huge siren that'll go off when they open the gates over on the other side, even from the bottom, but that doesn't sound like the siren I heard, so I might have to cruise over to the lookout over there and see if I can see anything going on over there. But yeah, here's a little ground level view of where we're at of Table Rock Lake by the dam. And here, these buoys, if you guys are wondering why they're going across here, it's so boats don't go too close to the dam there. Keeps them out of the way. You're not supposed to go any farther than that, any closer to the dam than that. There's a dock down there, it says restricted, employees only, no trespassing. Looks like it's a park ranger boat there. So they can get out fast, I guess. And there is a Table Rock Lakeshore Trail over here that is paved and concrete the whole way. You can see the different destinations. This actually goes all the way to the State Park Marina. So, and it is paved or concrete the whole entire way. So if you got little ones, you need a stroller or wagon, or you're biking, it's a pretty good trail. I actually might walk on it a little bit. Hey, we got some wildlife. We got squirrels here. Pretty cool. I'm finding the squirrels out here on this lakeshore trail. Hi, buddy. It's squirrel time. Little view of the Table Rock Lake out there through the trees. As you can guess why this is called the Lakeshore Trail, because you're right by the lake. And as you can see, paved or concrete the whole way. So far, just pavement. So it's a good trail. Just saw some boats between the trees there. Hey, we made it to almost to the Branson Belle, the showboat. You can see just through the trees there. We got the showboat. There might be a little bit better of a shot of the Branson Belle. This trail goes right by the showboat, where you get a dinner, a boat ride, and a show. Or lunch. They have a lunch cruise too. They're actually probably getting ready to load up for the lunch cruise. There's a little lizard right there on the rock. Hi, buddy. Hey, little guy. How you doing today? There's a little look at the front of the Branson Belle right there as we're walking along this lakeshore trail. Hey, there's an island out there in the middle. All right, pardon the weed eater. There's a weed eater up here and the wind noise. I walked the Table Rock Lakeshore Trail. I made it to the Table Rock picnic area. That's where Clay was having lunch. So I actually was able to say hi to Clay. And now I'm heading back to the Dewey Short Visitor Center to call it a day on the video. But we still got to walk the trail back to the Dewey Short Visitor Center. I think it was about 1.5 miles to here. So we'll see how it goes. Sorry for the wind. And there's also a boat ramp right here by the state park. So if you go to the Table Rock State Park, there is a boat ramp down here. You can launch your boat and go enjoy the lake. Looks like a couple people bringing their boats back in from the lake. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap up our adventure today of the Dewey Short Visitor Center and a little hike on the Table Rock Lakeshore Trail. I walked to the state park picnic area, 1.4 miles, so round trip, almost 3 miles. I know I didn't get a lot on the video, but yeah, so I saw Clay down there on his field trip eating some lunch. And then what else did we do here at the Dewey Short Visitor Center? Oh, we saw a bunch of taxidermy animals and some fish, and even great views of Table Rock Lake and Table Rock Lake Dam. So if you guys would, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to do, and it helps us grow our channel. Give us a 7-day, 14-day, or even 30-day trial so you can check out some of our older videos and older live streams and be on the lookout for new videos and new live streams. And if you do feel like you want to help support us a little bit more, go ahead and hit that join button or the link in the description to our YouTube memberships. We have 6 different levels. I do apologize for the wind. Starting at only 99 cents a month. And they all come with extra perks of the channel. Or you can always hit a super thanks on any of our videos. So just like to say thanks for watching. Check out all our other videos, and we will see you on the next one. Table Rock Lake and the wind. Bye bye.